Hello, 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 my collective. Happy Tuesday. It's a Taco Tuesday for some of you. It's a chilly weather today, so it could be chilly. Happy birthday to those who are celebrating a birthday. Happy birthday. Listen, I want to come at you real quickly. So, okay. I know that this is you come to this channel because you want tarot reads, but I do feel like it. I try to hope that my channel is a little bit educational, help you in healing and different things. So I kind of want to get something out there for you. For those of you, I don't know where you are in what state, where you looking from, but from like we're in a time period where for those of you who receive Medicare for any type of disability, age, blindness, or whatever, however have you, um, this is a period where we are in Medicare open enrollment. Okay. And I want you to be mindful of one-on-one when I say this, of people that are creating scams. So be on alert. All right. Um, of those who are possibly calling you, telling you that one-on-one when I say this, that they are working for an entity or a organization to help enroll you into these Medicare plans, and they want to ask you for your personal information. Like, do not give them your personal information. Do not let them talk you into asking you to verify your name, your social, or anything like that. All right. Be diligent. Ask questions. Who are you? What name comes up on your caller ID? First of all, okay. Pay attention to that. Get their number. All right. Look it up. Call them back. Ask them instead of them asking you to verify your identity, your personal information. You tell them to confirm it, verify it to you. Let them tell you, well, what your information is. All right. Just be diligent, be mindful, just be careful who you talk to, because this is the time of the year where people try to take advantage of those who they feel are weak or do not know any better. 212. Okay. So just be mindful. Ask diligent questions. Pay attention. Listen to the red flags. Listen to your conscience, your intuition. 222. When I say that, like, what do they really know about you? If they tell you, oh, well, if they ask you, did you receive this card in the mail? They don't send you cards. Your cards come from insurance companies, okay? Not from them. If they're telling you, well, we see you enrolled in something, well, ask them, what are you enrolled in? What is that ID number? Like, make them really verify who you are. Okay? All right. So enough said of that. Just to get that out the way, jump out that soapbox for a minute. So let's tap into the energy for you, and see what spirit wants you to know today. Okay? So my good angel, I call on you, my ancestors, my spirit guides, protect me, my family, my friends, the collective, as we go into this energy from any negative harm, any negative influence, or anyone directing any negativity our way. All right. What is it, the message for the collective today, and what they need to know? I kind of feel like I want to start with I don't want to start with tarot. I want to use tarot to confirm. I'm being drawn towards this. What is the intent, the energy, the intent of, what's the intentions? What's the energy feel? What's going on with the collective? What do they need to know? What do they be mindful of? What do we need to know? Because I don't know why, I want to talk to you about so badly about people trying to scam you. So I feel like somebody, it's going to be a lot of trickery possibly coming up. So be careful too. We do have the Mercury retrograde coming up. So be careful of someone coming around to you. 4 when I say this, to say that they want to talk to you, they want to rebuild with you. They often maybe fake apologies, trying to get on your good side because they may have ill intentions, okay? And that's why I feel like I really want to pull on the intentions and to clarify with the tarot, because I just feel like the energy is on scam artists, con artists, trickery, deceit right now, all right? Let's see, spirit team, what does the collective need to know? What's the intent? What's the intent? What are someone's intentions? Because I feel like scam artists. I'm really feeling scamming the energy, lies, deceit, perspective. Make sure you're looking at things from a different perspective. All perspectives. This is what I just said. Like, be diligent, ask questions. Okay. What else? growth. Keep focusing on your growth right now. Whew, whew. Somebody does want to check in with you. You are going to hear from somebody that you probably haven't heard from in a while. Someone that you probably have no contact with, haven't spoken with, avoiding, disregarding their calls. See, we have revenge. I'm telling you, I feel like something's up. Like, yeah, somebody's going to say they're checking in with you. Someone wants to see what's going on with you, question you, but they're hiding what they have going on, or they're hiding their true intentions. This is somebody that want revenge. Somebody in their that they want revenge. It says, "I'm looking to damage you in retaliation for perceived wrongs." Somebody wants revenge. It could be somebody you cut off, or it could be somebody attached to somebody you cut off for bringing something to the light. The next card is plan. So somebody definitely plan on coming towards you for revenge. And it could be because they're feeling hurt because you're leaving them behind, or they feel like you're leaving them behind. Maybe you said or did something to hurt them. And it doesn't have to necessarily mean that you intentionally hurt them. It could just basically be you're walking away. You setting boundaries. You're not tolerating or putting up what they're doing, their deception, their lies, their manipulation. And it's because you're working on your personal growth right now, and what's healthy for you, what's good for you, what's going to benefit you. And it was not this person and things that they had going on. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards on the table. This is somebody that's dealing with some conflict in their life, internal and external. It's mutual. Okay, we're on the same page, same wavelength, good or bad. All right, so you feel the same way this person feels, like the same way you're trying to look at things from another perspective, this person's trying to look at another perspective. But this person is out for revenge, and they feel like the feelings are mutual because in some way, somehow, they feel like you're trying to get revenge on them for something that they said or done in the dynamic with you. Okay, I feel like I'm being called away from these. So we're going to go with that. This was a lover. This was definitely a lover. So let's, for more than half of you, this was a lover, somebody that you were involved with, okay? Not so much a third party, but someone that you had some type of toxic dynamic with as well, okay? You're exploring at this point a new opportunity. You're moving on. Your focus is on yourself, a new beginning. You have a new future for yourself, and you're preparing yourself for a change in your life, and you're moving towards a change in your life right now, and you're just growing. You focus on your growth and moving on from this person, and they want revenge. All right, they want revenge. And you may be saying or doing something, or the fact that you just decided to move on from them, all of a sudden they feel like you're trying to get revenge on them. This is somebody that could have gone towards a Queen of Hearts, left you, third party, for a Queen. A Queen of Cups. Why do I say heart? I said because their heart is closed. They chose another person over you. Okay. And this person that they chose over you is somebody who is not giving love. It's not a love relationship, okay? They went towards somebody that they thought was nurturing. They were going to have success. They thought it was going to be a love built there, and it's not. The emotions are not stable, are not balanced in that relationship. So they went towards something that they're not getting that same love towards you, and they feel like right now your heart is closed to them. Like you're not giving them that love, that nurturing that you once did, because you're moving on. And if you still have communication with them, it's not the same as it used to be. Like you're not as loving, as inviting. You're not giving the time, the energy. Like you're not caring one way or another. If they call, if they don't, if they text, if they don't. Like you're working on your own relationship, with yourself. You're in a Queen of Swords right now, okay? So you have moved, as you see, you have moved on from being that person overgiving with emotions, overextending yourself, always giving grace, always giving out unconditional love, putting them ahead of yourself. You've moved from the Queen of Cups to the Queen of Swords. So what this means is now you're thinking logically instead of emotionally with your heart. Now you're like, if it does not serve you, if it's not healthy for you, if it's not equal give and take, you're not allowing it. This person may want to come in and say something to you. You're willing because your hand is extended to hear what they have to say, to offer them the table to speak their piece. But if they come at you in a way that you feel is um not polite or is rude or any type of disruptive energy, and you feel tried, okay, you're willing to you're going to stand behind your boundaries. You're willing to cut them right off. You're willing to say what you need to say, speak your piece and speak your mind about it. And you're not worried about if what you say, hurt somebody's feelings, because you're standing up for yourself. Like, you're standing in your power. And you don't care one way or the other how they perceive what you have to say. You're going to speak your truth, whether they like it or not, because you're moving from a logical sense now. You're thinking logically. You're not moving from the heart space of, oh, well, let me pamper their feelings. Well, let me put their needs first. Like, no, you're putting you first. So you have definitely graduated, and that is your growth that you've done within yourself, okay? Now you're looking at things from another perspective, and the perspective that you're looking at it is, I'm putting me first, okay? What else, Spirit guys? What else? Yeah, you're willing. You're using your discernment. You're being sharp. You're being independent. Okay, like, this person was reckless in their decision, and I feel like they're recklessly going to come towards you. All right, they're going to make a foolish jump towards you to come at you, and they're possibly going to come at you in the wrong energy. Okay, very carelessly. All right, could be an air sign. Or they could have air in their chart, or this could just be their thinking. They're thinking foolishly and recklessly right now. The foolish, reckless thoughts that they have is that they want to come for you at revenge, okay? But you're in tune. Like, you've gone within, you've looked within, all right? You're using wisdom, all right? So, like, you're no fool for this person. This person is just heartbroken right now. I said that from the get-go. I said somebody wants revenge on you because they're heartbroken. They're feeling the grief and the loss of you, okay? You're out here healing your heartbreak. They're heartbroken, and because they're in this feeling, like, hurt people, okay? And because this person is feeling hurt, even though more than likely it is self-imposed, like, they want you to hurt because they're hurting. So they may come at you in this revengeful, well, they are going to come at you in this revengeful type of attitude to try to say something, do something, even possibly manipulate you to try to say they want a new beginning with you, just to try to get you back in their lives and then walk out on you, okay? Definitely this person wants to bring some type of conflict into your life. They have conflict going on in theirs, and they want to bring this conflict into your life. Yeah. They want to win at all costs. This person's very manipulative. Somebody who betrayed you, and if you allow them to come in, they will betray you again. Okay, this is what I'm telling you. Like, they're in revenge mode right now. They don't want you moving on without them. They're hurt, even though they brought it more than likely for 90% of you onto themselves. We'll verify that, what went on in this relationship. But even though they brought this onto themselves, they're hurt, and they want you to feel that hurt that they're feeling. But what's going on with them, this conflict, this heartbreak, this loss, like, this was judgment. They're feeling this because judgment was called on them. Like, you called judgment on them, all right? You got to a point where you were overextending yourself, dealing with this person, giving them chance after chance. They were hurting you about whatever they were saying, doing, how they were responding to you, not treating you right, manipulating, gaslighting, whatever they did. Like, you kept giving them grace, like, giving them opportunity to turn their wrongs into right. This person, instead of acknowledging that you were giving unconditional love, you were giving grace, you were extending them something, they took you like gullible, like a fool, like naive, like, well, they let me get away with it. No, you were extending grace. Like, you were walking in the light of God. You were offering them forgiveness, something that they may not have been used to. Like, they may not have been used to people actually giving them a fair chance, giving them grace, giving them forgiveness, and allowing them to start over with a clean slate. They're used to probably toxicity. People always having a hidden motive or an agenda of what they want from them. People retaliating when they've done wrong, wanting to get some type of revenge on them. So when you extended this grace, for some reason, this person didn't see this like, okay, say, you know what, I'm going to do right. This person is just a loving, nurturing, kind person, and I've done something, but they're giving you an opportunity to say, okay, you did wrong, but I'm forgiving. I'm going to give you another chance. They looked at you like you were naive, all right? Like, oh, I'm going to play this person. They're silly. They don't know what's going on. And you were never gullible. You always knew what was going on, all right? You always knew. You were just giving this person a rope to dig their own hole. And that's what they've done. They've dug their own hole to the point that they tripped and fell in it. And now they can't climb out. Now they're feeling heartbroken. Now they feel the loss. Now they feel the emotional pain of losing you. And now you're no longer offering them love. You're no longer offering them grace, okay? Now you have boundaries. Now you're standing your ground. Now you're not reaching out. You're not in contact. You're ignoring them. You're avoiding them, all right? And they feel this, and they're in conflict internally, externally, because they're internally in conflict. They're like having attitudes with people around them, maybe looking for someone to blame other than accept accountability for themselves. But this is the judgment, like you call it judgment. You're like, okay, God, I give it up to you. I give it up to the universe. You know, I'm done. I'm going to work on myself. Forget them. Quit putting other people ahead of myself. Put me first, my needs, my wants. If it's not healthy for me, I have to let it go. Deal with it as you will. You know, God saw everything. The universe, your ancestors, your angels, they saw everything going on behind your back. They heard every word, saw every action, documented every single thing. So like this person has collected a karmic debt for themselves, and now it's time to balance this out. Now judgment is called. Now it's time to pay the piper for what they've done, all right? Unnecessarily, they may have gotten away with doing this with a lot of people, but what happened is they did it to you, all right? A chosen one, an earth angel, one of God's special anointed ones, all right? And now judgment is called, like, what the Bible says, touch not my anointed. The Queen of Pentacles, you're out here still nurturing, still abundant, still in your sensuality, attractive, attracting a lot of people towards you, balancing yourself out, balancing your finances, working towards your goals, making, smart decisions, making money. Some of you opening businesses, some of you trying something new creatively. Whatever you're doing, you're independently doing it, and you're in your own zone, balancing your own life and your own creativity. You're having a happy family. Some of you may have met someone. Some of you may be dating. Some of you may have had a child, expecting a child. Enjoying happiness just within your family dynamic, whether it's one that you're born in or one that you've created for yourself. There's a lot of love around you, okay? A lot of love, and also financial increase. And because you're so happy and enjoying your life and enjoying these family moments, this person is feeling regretful, all right? They're feeling upset, disappointed within themselves, because they focus on so many other things in their life, so many other superficial relationships, other people, other connections, giving their love, pouring their energy into things that were unhealthy for them, that they totally ignored you. What the universe was holding towards them, a great love, opportunity to be happy, have a happy family. Like they didn't pay attention to you, didn't put the time or the energy into you, and now they're dissatisfied with their life. Now that they're thinking back, some introspection as to how they, misjudged you, not paid attention to you, didn't get to you, probably assuming that you weren't going anywhere. But again, I told you, like with the food, they assumed you were the food for them. You were buying everything that they were selling, okay? And I feel like they thought that because, as you were extending grace, you just weren't calling them out on everything that you saw. You don't always have to call something out. Like, you don't have to tell a drunk he's a drunk. He's drinking. He's a drunk. Like, what are you telling him for? He's just going to deny. He's not going to, you see it. That's what's important. So, like, you don't have to tell them in 1919 or say that and call them on everything that you see. And I feel like you didn't. And because you didn't bring everything to their awareness that you saw that they did, you just kept it to yourself, stayed one step ahead, paid attention, knew what to look for. Like, they assumed you were naive, gullible, green, This person wants to come in now, offer you their cup of love, charm you, be sensitive, act like they're appealing to you, your emotions, all right? They want you to sympathize with them. They want to, possibly say, I'm sorry, for what I did. I didn't know. Come up with an excuse. Offer you some type of excuse. They were hurting. They 20 up to when I say that they never felt love like this. You're so nurturing, so caring. They miss you. They didn't know. They never experienced this is the first time. They didn't know what real love was. Whatever excuse they want to give you, please keep in mind, because they do want to come and check in on you. All right, say they're checking in on you, but this person is in revenge mode. Okay, they're in revenge mode and feel like you want revenge on them for what they did, how they portrayed themselves. So tell me, spirit guides, let's see, what did this person do to my collector? What? Yep. Planning. They're planning on coming. Confirmation. They're planning on texting, calling, popping up. They're strategizing what to say, how to say it. They might even ask you out. Be mindful of that, okay? They're definitely strategically in the background trying to figure out the best way to come towards you. All right. Give me more. Give me more. This person was an avoidance in your life, all right? They ghosted you. They hid things from you. They're now conflicted. Now that they're thinking back and introspection, they're just feeling guilty right now. They're feeling guilty, but also hurt, okay? They may be calling you from unknown phone numbers. Remember I told you I feel scam, scam, scam? All right, so they're calling you from unknown phone numbers. That's part of their scam, too. Spam numbers playing on your phone, all right? That's what they're doing. Give me more. Thank you. Yeah, they feel like it's a soul contract. They feel like the connection you guys have is spiritual, meant to be. All right. They feel like you are a soulmate to them. They want to try to heal this relationship through love. They want to feel safe again. They want to feel like they have a safe spot in your life. They still have a place in your heart. They want to know that you still care about them, and they want to see if they can recover this relationship. See these eyeglasses? This is somebody seeing things clearly, but they have playing cards in their hand. Like they want to have fun with you, have time with you, but they're also seeing clearly like how they played you as well. Okay. What else? What else, Spirit God? Speak to me. Speak to me. Thank you. Thank you. All right, yeah, they think you're out here dating. Some of you are out here dating. Possibly they don't like that, all right? They don't like the fact that you're finding new love, having new love in your life, or that you're having fun, and the fact that you're just out here back on the market, enjoying being single, and, being happy with someone else, all right? And they feel like you guys have unfinished business. They want to come in and ask for your forgiveness. Something's turned backwards in this card, yeah. Because you're receiving abundance from the universe. You're receiving abundance. I told you, some of you, your money has increased. If it hasn't, it's going to increase. You're getting a lot of blessings from the universe and your ancestors, from God. All right. If you have some type of legal matters going on, it's going to go in your favor. There's going to be some type of promotion on your job. If you have a job, or some of you are going to start that new business, it's going to prosper. All right. It's going to make it. All right. This person is sitting here thinking, like, how are they going to come into you? What are they going to say? How are they going to come in and charm you? All right. This person that wants to recklessly come into you is thinking about how they're going to come in. Come in and charm you. This is a charmer, all right? Charm you by saying they want to give you this love, all right? And I'm not saying this person don't have feelings for you, because obviously because they're hurt that you're not gone, but they haven't healed. They're hurting, and they don't want you moving on. They just want to stop you from moving on with somebody else, all right? This person is weighing their options right now too. Like, should they leave a relationship? Should they stop being single? Like, what should they do? Like, this is somebody who was playing games with you. Could have possibly been involved in some type of black magic, sex magic, manipulation, trying to manipulate your energy, whether it's through emotional manipulation or spiritual manipulation. Apparently, I told you, speak to me, you are in the spiritual type by this person. All right. They're in denial. They're like obsessed with your energy right now. Okay. But you're under divine protection. So no matter what this person does, like, you are protected. You're protected by the universe. You're protected by God, your angels. Okay. This person now has egg on the face because they thought they were bringing you down in some sort of sense. Like, them not giving to you, not giving their energy, their love to you. They thought, like, they were getting back at you in some type of way. They're planning on getting back at you with this revenge card, but it's going back at them, okay? what's the word I want to use? Like boomerang. It's boomeranging. Thank you, Spirit. So it's boomeranging back on them. And now they feel foolish because you're abundant. You're experiencing happiness. You're experiencing family life, joy, enjoying yourself. You're not sitting wallowing in this pain like they are. And so now they have the egg on the face because instead of you being hurt, they're hurt. Okay? They're feeling foolish. Everything is just backfired onto them. All right? Give me more, spirit guides. Yeah, this was somebody that was very stubborn, very bossy, that guarded their heart from you, that lacked empathy, no matter how you say, like, hey, you hurt my feelings, I don't like what you did, or whatever. Like, they didn't seem to care. They didn't sympathize. It wasn't like, oh, I'm sorry, I won't do it no more, I'm going to work on it, and they try to work on it. They just went on, like, didn't even pay attention, offered no apology, offered no accountability, just went on, like, as if, they wanted you to kiss their tail, like, own up to them or work on them like they were God's gift to the universe, okay? You were the gift. Always know you were the gift. All right. So you called deuces. You threw it up. You gave it up to the universe. Like I said, you walked away. You got fed up. You take your power back. You're not communicating with this person and they're hurt. See, deuces to the heart. They're hurt. All right. So what is the angel advice for my collective on this situation? Be mindful. My advice, all right, without the angels is be on guard. This person's coming back, peaceful resolutions, all right. Make peace with yourself. Forgive yourself for, going through this, allowing yourself for the heartache. You've come so far from this, all right. With the rainbow out here in the enlightenment, you have so much happiness. See, I want you to see, you see this rainbow right here with the angels right here in the light? You see, you have the Ten of Cups, love, happiness, same, rainbow. Like you are receiving all the love and the happiness of the universe right now, okay? Things are being resolved for you peacefully. They are working on things in the background. They are judgment, again, was called. So you did what was right. You offered unconditional love. You did not retaliate. You were always honest. You were always truthful. You had no ill intent, all right? You forgave. You gave grace. You were nurturing. You did everything right. You weren't out here being sneaky, deceptive, manipulating. You did everything right. So you are receiving the Ten of Cups. You are receiving the abundance, okay? All the abundance, all the universal gifts, like you're receiving that because you did the right thing. Even when they were hurting you, even when they were deceiving you, manipulating you, you still stayed on the right path. You didn't run behind them, cheat behind them, do all kinds of things. You did what you knew was the right thing to do. Even if lies were being told to you and on you, you continue to make the right choices and decisions, all right? So you called deuces, you gave it to the universe, they called judgment, they say, all right, here's your happiness, here's your manifestation. This person now has to pay the piper for their wrongdoings, okay? This is the situation. This is what's going on. Thank you. So, if this person comes back to you saying they want to renew, check in, or whatever, make sure you use your discernment. Ask your angels, how you should proceed, what you should do. If you have any questions, if you're in doubt of anything, go to your angels, speak to them. They're working for you in the background. They're there. They're around you. They're guiding you every step of the way. You are protected, okay? So this is my reading for you. If you liked it, hit the like, share, subscribe. Be mindful, be on guard. And as always, send you love and blessings.